Without a doubt, Trace, one of the most diverse bands in Australia has to be Simply Bushed. Whether it's the Mum's Bum Wobbles or the Great Australian Love Song, a beautiful song like Dusty Floors, and of course now, She'll Be Right. Oh, I love that song, She'll Be Right. And what now is really just a great anthem, Raise Your Glass. And we're going to catch up with one of the men behind this fantastic group, Simply Bushed. It's Paul Grierson, and he joins us now. Congratulations on another heartstringer, mate.
Thanks very much, Big D. How are you, mate?
Really good, mate. Really good.
Hello,
and
Trace.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
It must sit okay with you guys being that so diverse too.
You know what? I really appreciate that introduction, and that was not by any way intent. It's just worked out that way. But, you know, we just write what's on our heart at the moment, and life is all those things, isn't it? It's funny, and it's serious, and it's all those things that we write about. And I think, Simply Bushed is relatable because we just write about things that are fair dinkum, I think.
The one thing I took from Tamworth last year, Paul, was just how relatable that Simply Bushed is with community radio. All of the community radio announcers love Simply Bushed. They love the connection that you do with their audience. And at the end of the day, community radio is grassroots Australia.
Look, wait a minute. I have to say, we're hearing this beep, beep, beep. You're not chasing Pokemon in the park, or are you?
Mate, I am not. You know, I'm in my ute, and I've got my little brother in the car with me. We're supposed to be home by now, but we've just come across a terrible accident near where I live, and I'm in a car park on top of Mount Ousley. So I'm a bit concerned for the accident people, and that is my car doing signal things. So I've got a nice big Holden V8, but the oil pump's playing up a little bit. So
oh no!
Yeah, I know. So that's my little oil light going off. So is that going to do your head in for the rest of this interview?
No. I just thought maybe you're chasing Pokemon while you're talking to us. That's all.
Have a look at me, Trace. Do I look like the sort of bloke that chases Pokemon? But can I tell you a quick story about that?
Go on.
I was in Campbelltown the other week, and I was walking along, right, in MacArthur Square, which is our big local shopping centre. And this crazy little fella, he was walking along on his phone, not looking at anyone, and obviously doing his Pokemon thing. And he was walking along, and he's just, if I had not stepped out of his way, he did not even look up to see me come. And I said, mate, look where you're going, buddy, And he's just he was a young Asian fellow, and he's gone all kung fu on me, started screaming the house down in the middle of the shopping centre, and then it was just a bizarre scene, and he got really angry about me disrupting his Pokemon search.
Well, how dare you? Did you apologise?
No, I did not, Trace. Not at any stage.
Anyway, now we've gone off the story.
Sorry.
Your oil light's still beeping away, but that's okay. And we do hope that everything is okay ahead of you there.
Yeah, we do too. Anyway,
well,
let's get back to our music.
Let's talk about
the distraction.
Let's talk about a couple of things. Of course, we're so excited. We're going to have Simply Bushed up here at our sponsor, the Beerwah Hotel, in November, and then straight on a cruise, mate.
The next morning, but we're so keen. The boys are a little bit, they can't believe that I do things like that to them, like, book them into a gig before we're going on a 9-day cruise. But we're going to have a great time. We're really looking forward to being up there, and we always have a great time in Queensland. We've got lots of mates, and I tell you, we've got it on our website. We've had lots of emails and Facebook and people saying that they're coming along, so I think it's going to be a great night up there.
Awesome. And of course, we are going to be hearing the brand new song, Raise Your Glass, as well.
Absolutely, you will be. As you know, guys, it's coming up to November where we have Remembrance Day. So, we're going to ask people to remember not only the diggers that we've had throughout our history, but also the young guys. And on the 15th of October, we're heading down to Tamworth to be a support to some great mates of ours that we met in the Solomon Islands when we went over there. And we're doing a thing called Operation Rock Pillow, where people are going to sleep out in support of current soldiers that are struggling with post-traumatic stress disorder. So we're trying to tie the song in with that. We're going to sing some songs, but we're actually going to sleep out with the guys and be a support. And whatever small voice we have in the wilderness, we're going to try and share it with those people.
Yeah, but if you get a heap of voices together, you make a choir.
That's exactly right, Trace. That's exactly right, mate.
And it is always thoughtful that we do have to think about those people that are posted overseas. And it's ongoing. These guys, whether it's in actual wartime or peacekeeping as we're doing now, fantastic. And I think you guys are doing a great job to keep that top of mind.
Thanks very much, mate.
Mate, we're going to play it now. This is a great song, folks. Just sit back and enjoy this. This is Raise Your Glass, and it's a tribute to everything that we hold dear to us here for what the Diggers have done for us, and we thank you for doing that for
Thanks
us,
for
Paulie.
the story.
Thanks very much, guys, and I appreciate your support as usual.
Here's Simply Bush and Raise Your Glass.
See you all in November.
Raise your glass